a month because in a 1,500 or 1,400 square feet unit, it's about $30 per square feet, and this is the annual cost. For employees, we plan to have about 4 employees paying minimum wage, so that adds up to about $80,000. In addition, utilities such as water and electricity, that is very costly, and it depends on how much we use because it's fueling our equipment and it depends on how much we sell. So that's about approximately $8,000 or more. It's just depending on how much we use. This is an approximation, but it just shows us how much we need to earn or fund before we start our business.
Okay. Did you take into account how many cups of coffee you're going to have to sell?
Yes. So we plan to sell about 4,700 cups of coffee a month. That's about 160 or 170 cups of coffee a day. And that seems hectic, but we plan to have more seating area. In the first year or so, we have a small location. As I mentioned before, it's 1,500 square feet, but we plan to expand that.
Okay. How many employees are you going to hire for $80,000?
We're going to have, first, it's 4 of us, but knowing that we're high school students, and we mentioned that we would open up till 3, because, we procrastinate, we would shift our schedules to part-time employees as well. So it would increase the number of employees, but it wouldn't increase the salaries, because it's just depending on how many hours you work, so we divide it up.
And along with that, we wouldn't need as many employers as other coffee shops because we have a screen with the order number and the list of who's up next. So you won't have a waiter, and it will also help the atmosphere not be as hectic and just people walking around or like at Starbucks calling the order, it won't disturb it out of all that.
Okay. And you priced that technology to reduce costs as well?
Yes.
Very good job. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Great job, and I love that it's an all-female team, so bonus points right there. And I love the presentation; it was very well done. Looking at it from the marketing perspective, you have a lot of marketing activities that are going on, and you have a lot of the flyers that you put up on the screen. I didn't see anything on those flyers when you showed them that talks about who you are. So I think one of the really important things when you compete in the coffee business, and there's coffee shops everywhere, is to really have a really clear, concise, and crisp message in all your materials that says, why should I bother coming to you? Why are you different? So did you as a group talk about what it is that makes you different, and did you think about maybe putting those on your marketing materials?
Yeah, we were thinking, because we wanted it to be local, and we don't really have like a karaoke place here that serves coffee, and we were thinking because we have that kind of event, and that's really what started this open mic and karaoke kind of aspect. We were thinking that's what would really capture their attention. And yes, we could have made our name bigger. We could have had a slogan, but that's as we said, we're still refining things. So yeah.
Also, with 5 Saturdays, we actually each created a website. So each business had a website, and for ours, we put an About Us page, our mission, our a message, and everything that our clients can contact us and relate with us. We also had a voting page to see what kind of groups would meet up and etc. Of course, we would have to pay for website costs, but in the beginning, we can use the links and just use their basic structure. And if we wanted to improve the format, the font, or etc., we pay for more.
Great. Yeah, that's good to hear. And then my last question is around the noise and sort of some of the things that you talked about with Starbucks. And I think you're onto something there. I think it's very annoying to sit at a Starbucks when it gets really loud, right? And I'm sure if you're studying and you're a student, that's a good concept. So I think that's a good one to build on. But how do you separate the noise from the number of people that come in? Because more people that are in your store, the noisier it gets, people are talking, and it seems like your concept had some of that no noise in it. So how would you do that?
Along with that is why we had ideal hours. Of course, not all customers are going to come just because those hours are implemented, But we will try to, like we said, based on the survey, most students study Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. till
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then the Friday through Sunday, usually their time off, so that'd be like the more noisier / fun activities happening. And then obviously we won't kick anyone out for talking too much or anything. But I went to a coffee shop, sort of recently, and they had not a separate room, but a sort of like a clear glass, but that was soundproof that they could sit in. And that got me thinking like maybe we could implement that. And we didn't talk about it, but
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Well done. Thank you.
So, first of all, your branding was great. You did a nice job on your branding and your names and everything else. One question, or I've got a few questions. Why your coffee over anybody else's? At the end of the day, I know lots of people that, every country they go to, they got to try the coffee because it's something cultural everywhere you go. Starbucks has great coffee, people go to their coffee, and everybody else. So what makes your coffee, at the end of the day, you may have the worst branding, it may be the worst site and everything, but you have great coffee, people will come in. So why your coffee?
Well, first off, we were starting as for startup, we would have like specialties and coffee and tea because you really like either go to one or the other. I mean, there's coffee, beans, and tea leaf, but I don't hear about friends going there just like to hang out. But then as we continue to grow and we receive more income, then we would also have a toppings bar, as we mentioned before, so then you can customize your drinks. So you can either order a specialty drink or you can order a basic, like just decaf or something. And then you go to our toppings bar, which you like having a look at upon, you can like add it. Along with the survey, one of their preferred toppings was boba, so you can add boba, you can add it with cream. So it's personalized drinks, which I feel like a lot of people want to either make it at home but don't have the machine necessary to like make an espresso.
Are you saying it's kind of like a Menchie's or a frozen yogurt place where you go in and get the yogurt yourself, put the toppings on yourself, and then just check out? Is that what you're saying?
But coffee.
Okay. And then what's your cost per cup? Have you figured that out?
Yes. So our cost per cup is $3.50.
It costs you $3.50?
Well,
Not retail, I'm saying your cost.
oh, our cost we looked at the cost of coffees and teas and how much it costs per pound and as such. The price of coffee varies, and we want to have a quality coffee. So for us, even though it may seem a little weird, it costs about $1 per cup to actually make it. Just because for the cup itself, the water, and for the coffee beans, doing the math itself when we did it, it didn't cost that much. So it allows us to.
One of the key things I look at, there's a coffee place over near me that kind of similar to what you're doing, not the same style of service. What they did is they did subscriptions. So you come in and you're a member, every day you can get X amount of coffee for free. And not everybody's going to go every day. But they have high quality coffee. I think it's like 50 or 75 a month. And people are coming in, they're getting the coffee, but they're probably going to pick something else up. But they're spending that money. So I would look at how you can reduce a little bit of the cost of your cup, but then have a subscription so your guaranteed revenue comes in all the time. Yeah, thank you guys.
Great job. Thank you.